slides. Anna?
We do have a quorum.
There we go. Yep, we have quorum. All right, I would like to call to order the Salem Kaiser Area Transportation Study for Tuesday, October 24th, 2023. And we will go through roll call for members and then staff, starting with Anna.
Here, good morning, good afternoon.
Trevor,
Trevor Phillips, Salem City Council.
Lyle,
Lyle Morhorst, Polk County Commissioner.
Sadie,
Good afternoon, Sadie Carney from the Cherriots Transit Board. If Sarah Duncan is there as my alternate, just while I'm arriving, I'm traveling in a car with a group of people. Maybe she could act in my stead.
We do not have Sarah yet.
so not yet.
Yes.
Yeah, so, yeah, I will. Okay, sorry to mention I'm with ODOT, yes. Fortunately, you've mentioned that on there. Anybody else on the screen who is a committee member? And then in the room, Kathy Clark, Mayor of Kaiser. Kaiser's here. We know that Marion County won't be here. And who is the other one going to be absent?
Steve Morning messaged me that he would not be here.
Okay, so Turner and Marion County are not here. Okay. I'm sorry?
The school district. And I
Okay,
have
we
Maria.
don't know about Maria. Okay. Question mark. And then also with us is
Delasini, City of Lawrenceville.
all right, thank you. Staff, and then you are,
I'm Kiki Dohman, Salem
Yep.
area.
I'm looking right at you and I'm like, yes.
Hello.
Hi, Kiki. Nice to see you. Go around, we'll go to staff and then guests. So starting with Teresa.
SKATS.
Kim Sapunar, SKATS staff.
Mike Jaffe, SKATS staff. Steve Dobrinich, SKATS. Say staff. Gary Jackson, SKATS staff.
Okay, and Brandon
Brandon Williams, ODOT area planner.
and I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, Shofi.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Shofi Azum. I'm the Chief Planning and Development Officer at Cherriots.
Thank you, Julie.
Hi, Julie Hanson with Salem Public Works Transportation Planning Manager, formerly Warnicki, just changed my name back.
Okay. Thank you for that update because I was looking, thank you for letting us know. All right, fantastic. Did I miss? Oh, and then guests, Tammy?
Tammy, representing Kaiser Community Diversity Engagement Committee.
Lightning Green, Greater Northeast Kaiser Neighborhood Association.
All right, did I miss anybody? All right. The first order of business is approval of the policy committee minutes from September 26, 2023. Were there any additions or corrections? If not, motion to approve as presented.
Also moved. This is Lyle.
Second.
Moved by Lyle, seconded by Trevor. Any further discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Anna?
Hi, sorry, you just didn't hear me. I said.
All right. Sadie?
Aye.
Thank you. Nays say no. Hearing no objection, motion passes unanimously. Thank you very much. Now we go to public comment. This time is provided for members of the public to address the policy committee. Okay. We don't have any comment at this point, so thank you very much. We will now go to the Cherriots Commuter Options Strategic Plan. Kiki, it was great to see you.
Hi,
And
thanks for having me.
we got Shofi, so we'll let you guys take it away.
Great, great.
Would you like me to share the slides?
Yes, please.
Okay,
Thank you. I pull up the presentation and perfect. Perfect, thank you. All right, so First off, thank you so much for having me here. As Kathy mentioned, my name is Kiki Dohman, and I am the Commuter Options Coordinator for Cherriots. So, and I was invited here to chat through the work that our program has done over the last year. So, and what we plan to do. So I'm excited to be here. So thank you so much. Next slide, please. So just as, hold on, let me adjust my screen real quick. So just a quick overview of what I'll be going over today. The Commuter Options Program projects are centered on this employer outreach and community engagement to improve awareness and access to transportation options through education and training and public outreach. So the activities and goals and metrics are structured around an improved work plan that was developed by both ODOT and SKATS staff, and then also Cherriots, which the work plan also is specific with goals and activities to be accomplished throughout the year as well. So today I'll just be highlighting some projects related to each of these priorities. Next slide. Awesome. So education and outreach, next slide. So we focus a lot of our efforts on connecting with both employers and community-based organizations, also known as CBOs. We do tabling at work sites. So that first picture on your left is staff earlier this year at an employer event at Chemeketa Community College. Woohoo! And then we also do tabling events at community gatherings. So just similar to that middle photo there, we're at one of our transit centers at downtown. And then also we do tablings at Saturday Market. And then we also attend community events and support the community events. Recently, we were invited to help support the Safe Routes to School walk and roll to school. So it was such a great event, had so many people there. So it's just been really great to be able to connect with different community members at all these different avenues throughout our community. So, so as we do outreach, of course, we cover all of our transportation options that are available throughout the community and the services that Cherriots provides. So that includes all the transportation options, which would be van pool and carpool, ride matching services, teleworking, and then also active transportation like walking and biking. And so with that, another program that we highlight, especially at employers, is the Group Pass program. So next slide, please. So this is a program that allows organizations to provide a commuter benefit and access to transit by purchasing bus passes for their staff and employees at an incredibly deep discount. So we have a target audience, of course, naturally would be employers, but we also expand the conversation to community-based organizations that maybe have members and groupings of people that they help support, and then also housing and like multifamily living buildings. And so we really focus on broadening our reach with this program, but of course, the main target audience is of course employers, and that's because employers are always looking ways to expand and enrich their benefit services and their benefit program. So a commuter benefit is always really high value and sought after. And so this particular program that Cherriots offers is at an incredibly deep discount. And I believe it's about a 90% discount of the monthly pass. So the monthly pass is typically about $45 a month. And you'll see here that there's two different rates for both public and nonprofit, and then private and for-profit. So for the public and nonprofit, it's $5.60 per employee per month. And then for private and for-profit, it's $4.80 per employee per month. And so, and just as a side note, the reasoning for that difference is because of property tax. So the property taxes that are paid by for-profit and private organizations, that's why they have a little bit of a discount, or a little bit of a different, lower cost. But the Group Pass program is great. It also integrates into our newly electronic fare system that we launched earlier this summer. And so we're really excited about that. And it's super easy to access and work. So we're really excited to continue promoting this program. All right, next slide, please. So earlier this year, we also were all about simplifying, right? So if you're familiar with our program, we have lots of different, options, as I mentioned before. We have a lot of different collateral or marketing materials, and it was kind of, our table would just be completely filled with all these different materials. So we really focused on simplifying. So instead of all these separate brochures, we decided that we would have basically like a folder with all these different inserts, and also trying to be intentional with content and updates. So of course it covers all of the modes that I mentioned before, but we can also have an insert that we partnered initially with ODOT, but we can obviously, partner with other local entities as well that are doing construction projects. But there's an insert that is really focused on construction projects or congestion mitigation that is really specific to long-term construction projects that have an impact on the community. So we partner with ODOT recently and kind of highlighted those construction projects so people know ahead of time and can plan out their route, whether it's trying a new way to get to work or go to the store, or they can also adjust their time as well, so to not hit that peak congestion. Next slide, please. All right, so another great project that we just recently wrapped up is a project that we collaborated with and partnered on with the Salem Keizer Public Schools. So just to kind of give a little bit of background, if you're familiar with the Youth Zero Fare program, it launched last year, last school year. So anyone that's from 0 to 18 has access to transit at no cost to them, which is just phenomenal. And it's been wildly successful. We're so excited about it and so excited that we can have and provide this for our youth. And it's working because we have been seeing such a spike in ridership, and that's been great. And so we come together and check in with the school district quite often, and we decided it would be a good idea to have a safety video. And so with that, this safety video would just highlight bike tips while using the bus, pedestrian safety, transit etiquette, and so it would just be a really good tool and resource for not only students or youth, but also their parents, and then also school district staff and anyone really. But it was a really fun project. And I have a link, and I didn't know if we could share it if you want to press it. And then maybe we can watch it real quick. It's a pretty big.
Yeah. Sure. Reshare. And then hopefully the sound will come through for folks who are watching remotely.
Is it coming through?
Well, I don't want to put my sound on. I think that's going to cause feedback.
Well, if it doesn't work, there is the links.
Yeah, the video is playing, but there's no sound.
Did we lose the whole room or just Kiki? Mike, can you hear us? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Anna.
Right, but what about the room? I don't think.
Yeah, I think we lost the sound of the room.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so
I
too.
think we lost the room. We can have our own meeting.
I'll put something in the chat.
It looks like maybe they're leaving and coming back.
So Julie, while we're waiting, how much time do you have left on the job?
Anywhere from 1 to 5 years.
Oh, I
How
thought
about anywhere from 6 months to 5 years? Put it that way.
that's a flexible schedule.
That is, yeah.
I thought you had short timers. You got a little while left.
I could have a while left. I work with people like Kevin and Tony are both like definitive short timers. I'm more in the not quite so sure. Depends on how it all goes, Counselor Phillips.
I'll do my best.
How fun work continues to be. Work has to be fun.
Exactly.
No pressure there.
Trying to get to 7 to 10. See if we can get it up to 7 to 10.
Yeah, right now.
Are we supposed to, should we log in and out too?
That's a good question. Let me message, oh no, Brandon. Brandon can probably hear us talking.
Yeah, I'm experiencing the same thing as all of you. It's almost like we got separated from the main meeting.
Oh, nice dog. That's a very nice dog. And of course, it looks like we're still being recorded, so.